Hey, this is Ivan, and the question today is: are you free? Are you free of what? Well, so let's think about that, or actually not to think about that. Let's just see how do we feel, or what do you aware? Are you free? What your awareness tells you? Are you free? NLP technician would say immediately, of what? Of what? Are you free? Of what? Well, could be a lot of things. Are you free of the way other people judge you? Are you free of other people's opinions? Are you free of your job? Are you free of your business? Are you free of your house, of your apartment, of your place of living? Are you free of your self-identity? Are you free of your nationality? Are you free of your religious beliefs? Are you free of the social conditioning? Are you free of your environment? Are you free from the people around you? Are you free from your family? Are you free from your mother and father? Are you free from your spouse? Are you free from your kids if you have kids? What does it mean to be free? It's a good question to ask. Are you free of yourself? Are you free of your mind? Are you free of the things you think? Are you free of your thoughts? Can you just stop thinking just for a second? Can you not think? Are you free of thought? Are you free of your body? Are you free of your diseases, whichever you have in your body? And certainly you do have a lot of them without knowing. Are you free of health issues? Are you free of not health issues? If you are sick, are you free of the concept that it's okay to be sick? Or is it okay to be sick? Are you free of these ideas? Are you free of any ideas? How easy you accept your own ideas? How easy you accept other people's ideas? Are you free of people's influence? Are you free of your own influence onto yourself? Are you free of your own mind? Well, the questions of freedom is vast. A lot of people has been pondering through the years what really means to be free, and are you really free? I mean, I'll just give you an example. Well, that's a very good example. Let's say you are married. Let's say you live in a big city Let's say you have family, you have 2 daughters and 1 son. They are 3 years, 5 years, and 7 years. You have a beautiful, if you are a man, you have a beautiful wife. Or if you are a woman, you have a beautiful husband. You both are very well doing at your job or your business, your profession, your situation of choice. Let's say you are the perfect couple with 3 kids and you live in a perfect place, a big city. Let's say your choice is to live in a big city because it has a lot of opportunity, cultural diversity, things to explore, cool places, cool people, cool colleagues. Let's say you are in the perfect situation, family man or family woman in a big city. And you have 3 kids. And you have a spouse. And you're both doing well and you both are very happy. Let's suppose this for a moment, you're there. This is like what 99% of the people would be dreaming of. 99% of the population of this planet would be dreaming of something like this. Perfect relationship, happy family, 3 kids, everything is going well, super profession, a lot of money, good colleagues, good environment, excellent job. You even love what you do. You make a lot of money, you have happy family. Let's say you get this packed, everything is ready, you're there. Now my question to you is, can you just imagine yourself just for a moment, one morning you wake up and you say, okay, I don't need that anymore. I'm leaving this. If you're the man, you're living the 3 kids, you're living the wife, you're living the perfect job, you're living the big city, and you go live in a cave somewhere in China, India, working and going in Africa, helping the African kids starving to death, dying from lack of water or malaria. If you're that man, can you do that? Living 3 kids, beautiful wife, perfect job, perfect situation, good colleagues. Are you that free? If you're the woman, can you just leave your family, kids and husband and perfect situation and perfect job? Are you that free? Can you just do that? Now, this is just one example. But there is another example. Let's say you are poor. You are very, very poor in a very little country, in a little village at the end of the world. You have no job. You do nothing. You're just walking around and work on people, on people's good heart. They are donations, whoever gives you shelter, whoever gives you a little bit of food and water, and you're very, we will suppose, miserable man. But we don't know that. We don't want to assume that you are a miserable man by just being poor in a poor country, in a little village with no clothes, with no shelter, with no food. We just suppose that. But let's suppose that you are that man or you are that woman also. Let's suppose that you are old, ugly, sick as well, from terrible disease. You're not very healthy. You have problems with your health. You're poor. You have no money. You have no family. You have nobody. You have terrible diseases. You barely survive. You have nothing going on in your life. We don't know if you are happy or if you are miserable. We only can assume that. But let's just for a second imagine that you are that man or that woman. Are you free there to do something else than your circumstances, to change your life? Are you there ready to leave your little village, your little situation, your miserable life, your diseases, your sickness, and all these things that you have been suffering for the last whatever, how old you are. Let's say, suppose you are 57 years old man or an old woman in a broke, poor country with no water, and you are literally a bum there, living off people's help, wandering, walking through the village, doing nothing. There are people like this in the world, by the way. They are maybe they don't watch YouTube videos, but there are people like this. But let's assume that you're this kind of person just for a second. Imagine, I don't know if you can imagine this. I can imagine myself being there in that situation. But the question is, are you free to make a big jump? I don't know what is freedom in that kind of person's head. But if you are that person at that situation, are you free to leave your village, to go to somewhere else, to the other part of the world, to start a new life, to fix your body, to fix your financial situations, to learn new skills, to get new friends, to become something else? If you're that person, are you that free to make that move? I don't know, I'm just fantasizing here about freedom. And it's a realization that at some point of your life you should ask yourself this question: how free you really are? What stops you in life? Does anything stops you? What you want to do? How do you want to live your life? And I think the question of freedom is major. I believe, personal belief, most of the unhappiness in the world is because lack of consciousness and realizations about these major questions, the questions of freedom, the questions of awareness, the questions of being. How do you be? What is it just to be? So my question today is, are you free? How free are you at your current situation, at your current life? If you can make a checklist, let's call it the checklist of a slavery, but not the slavery you imagine, like somebody is putting you on to something that you don't want to do. That's not kind of slavery I'm talking about. I'm talking about the slavery of your mind, your personal slavery. Let's draw a list. Let's make up a list of the slavery, your personal slavery. That checklist would be all the ideas that are in my mind that make me a slave of my own self. What are the things? Just put a sheet of paper and clarify for yourself. Start with the things that don't make you happy, the things that makes you miserable. These are in the checklist of personal slavery, my personal slavery checklist. The thoughts, the ideas, and the conditioning. How to say that? The thoughts and the ideas that do not make me free. The thoughts and the ideas in my own mind that enslaves me. What are my personal beliefs, ideas, and thoughts that make me a slave of myself? Not of somebody else, not of the environment, not of the situations, not of your current life. No, I'm talking about these personal ideas, memes, thoughts, beliefs that make you a slave of yourself, not of somebody else, of course. I hate to repeat myself, but a slave of my own self. Clarify this list for yourself. That would be a good idea to do that. I've been watching a lot of people, and I found very, very few people to be really free. I can give maybe 2 or 5 in the palm of my hands. People that I don't even know. I have been watching these people on internet for quite a long time. I would say they may be somehow free of the standard, social, cultural norms. But are they free from themselves? That's a good question. Are you free from yourself? Are you actually free? That is a good question. It's quite long video, 17 minutes, 20 minutes. It will get to 20 minutes, but I think it's important. How free are you of your own thoughts, of your own ideas? Let me put it differently. Can you just put a big cross on all of your ideas, practically on yourself? Can you just put a big cross? Just cross the self-limiting beliefs, ideas, concepts, memes, thoughts in your mind. Can you just cross them with a big cross and say, I am tomorrow a new person, a new human being, a new human walking on this planet. I'm just a new, it's like reborn, reborn. In other words, can you just delete in your mind everything that identifies you? Can you just delete your own personal story till this point, all your life, whatever you did in your life? I don't know who you are, but whatever you did in your life, can you just put like a big cross on your past and jump into a completely different world, different conditions, different city, different place, different people, different... Can you just do that? Can you disidentify yourself at this very moment from all your past and become something new? Something, I don't know what this will be, some new person, it's just all of a sudden you forgot who you are. Let's say you went to a hospital hospital after a car accident, and you just they erase your memory. Somehow you forgot who you are, so now you have to start a brand new life. You remember some basic coordination skills, how to eat, how to... Is this possible? But can you do that? By will, not by force, not by car accident, by will. Are you that free to completely forget your story? Everything that you are attached to, your beliefs, your family, your home, your country, your identity, your job, the way you survive, the way you make business money, the way you make a living. Are you that free to do that? Who's that free? How free are you? Think about the system we live in. The world is a perfect place. Everything that has been created in this world is perfect, with exception of the things that are created by man, the most intelligent creature we know as of today. But it's a progress. Everything that man has created, it's great, but yet not perfect. There's a lot of problems in today's world. Just look around. The madness, the unconsciousness, and the craziness that is going around. The lack of peace, for example, in human minds. The lack of peace in people's heads. People just go and kill themselves in a war for nothing. The new kids are going to war. 20 years old American citizens are fighting wars around the world for reasons they do not know. They was duped into the belief that they are helping their country, but that of course is not true. On the other part of the world, fanatic Islamists attached to crazy idea are killing themselves, suiciding themselves for nothing, to prove to somebody that they are right, when in fact they are just unconscious. So much unconsciousness is going on in the world, and everything that is being created, of course, is not perfect. Everything created by man is not perfect, but is in progress. It's just in progress, and it will get better. It will get better unless we destroy ourselves as a species, or just get upgraded by the next generations of humans, whatever they're gonna be. Human, robots, mechanical, whatever. We don't know yet what's gonna be the next version of man. Some transhumanists are very concerned with the idea of what the next man would be, a technological wonder, a hybrid between computers, machines, artificial intelligence, parts that will never wear out. That's fantastic. So that would be nice to have this kind of human, a human that never wear out, a human that does not die. Just imagine the idea of these transhumanists, brilliant ideas. A human that never dies. The soul, the mind, the spirit never dies. That's fantastical. But how free my question would be, if there is such a person, how free this person would be? And my question to you today is, let's close this video. 25 minutes, that's like crazy long video. How free are you today, right now? How free are you today, right now, at this very moment? Thank you.